YouTube says I'm live. Oops. I'm not sure they can see. Hello, friends. Trying to bring this into camera. Hello, welcome. It is 4:02, and I think I'm ready to go. Uh-oh. My camera must be on auto. I hope it doesn't keep zooming in and out. Let me try to move this to get a journal in better frame. There we go. It's a little better. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oops. Keep losing stuff. Just thought I'd wait a minute and see who might join us. Do you have your cup of tea? If you're with us and you want to grab something, I'm going to take a few minutes, or a couple minutes anyway. See if anyone else comes in. Let me grab my pen. There we go. Welcome. Hello. Hi, Mary. You've got your tea. Hi, Angie. I'm happy to see you. I missed everyone last week. It was Memorial Day weekend here. Oh, but I've got 2 UK friends here. You guys have had an exciting weekend with the Queen's celebration. I'm a royal follower. I can't help myself. I guess things happening in other people's countries always seems a little more exciting to me. So I thought we'd carry on with our journal. Yes, I'm sorry. I did mention it just at the tail end of my last video, but I should have made a little notice to let you guys know. I still haven't figured out how to do the little preview that says I'm going to go live. I've got to take more time to figure that out. I have a little pen here somewhere. Oh well. I'll just use one of these. Anyway, so it's a gorgeous day here in South Carolina, and I got up early and I was watering my garden. So let's see if a couple more people might be able to join in, and then I'll get started. Both of you are so skilled at making journals that really I hope this is just a good time to visit. Maybe you'll learn something, but even if you don't, hopefully you'll enjoy just seeing it come together. Joanne usually jumps on here, and so I'm waiting to see if she's coming. I can show you the previous pages. This ends up probably being one of my favorites. I'm sorry that it's probably going to be going in and out of focus. I think I'm supposed to do the settings before I go live because I don't see anywhere where I can actually alter it right now. So I'll try not to move around too much. Oh, you're kidding. It's amazing how the weather can be so different everywhere. It's raining cats and dogs. Thank you. Hi, Joanne. I told everybody Joanne's usually with us, so we're going to hang out for a minute. I just wanted to flip through some of the pages, the previous pages, because I just feel like they've been coming together so nicely. And I've really enjoyed doing the journal while we chat because it feels like even more relaxing of a process. I know I probably go kind of slow, but when I look back on the pages, I'm really happy with them. Like this pocket here. And what I decided to do, let me see if I can find it. I have a little organza bag. And I was saying how I think I'm going to put tea. This is a peppermint cheer. It's got a snowflake on it. Is that Twinings or Twinnings? Anyway, this is so good. At first I didn't think I liked it, but even though it's a holiday tea, it's in one of those sealed packages, so I think it's still fresh. And then, of course, Constant Comment. Of course. Oh, you set an alarm? You're funny, Joanne. You are so sweet. Thank you. I'm so glad you look forward to coming. I tell my whole family I'm doing a live so that they won't interrupt me, but my husband's always teasing me like he's going to poke his head in or make some loud noise. Yeah, he's in the room, which I typically don't even allow him in the room with me. Anyway, so I was thinking it'd be fun to either put it in this pocket or the next two pockets that I'm about to make. But I think these little bags are perfect to stash tea bags in. Hey, hon, can you do me a favor? Will you turn the stove off? I forgot. Oops. I don't want that to fall. Thank you. Okay, so this I think is probably my favorite one because of the pink. Back some. There's the pink one. And then this one is the one that has the little doily journal in there. And now we are on to the middle. And what I was thinking is with those linen napkins that I purchased, I know it's dreadful that I cut them, but I couldn't help myself. I don't feel the attachment. I prefer being able to get it in my journal. So I'm going to glue these down as pockets. Oh wait, before I do that though, I think, yeah, I'm going to put some trim on the bottom first. Thank you, Joanne. I've really enjoyed making this. So I'm going to put, where is it? I've got more of that vintage lace that came from that haul the time the lady let me pack as much as I could fit into a baggie, and it was $1 a baggie. I got this one from that, so I'm going to go ahead and put that one down. So is this a bank holiday weekend for those of you in the UK, or was that last weekend? And again, I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac. I love this crocheted lace. So nice, and the quality is really good. Oops, let me move it so you can see. There we go. So I want to put this trim underneath the pockets, and then I'll put another trim over it, just to give it more layering. I want to make it as lush and full of laces as I can. So this is going to be the pocket, or a pocket on this side. And I'll just have to put glue this way, so let's see. And this way. I hope everyone's hearing me okay. Oh, I do not like that this keeps going in and out of focus. I wish I could fix it. All right, so I've got that pocket on, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. Let me just make sure I'm going to glue down the right sides. Is there? Make it a little bit higher. You know, it's funny because I like chatting with you, but then I feel like I start crafting and then I don't speak. There's been a lot of street parties and celebrations, but today's been a washout. Oh, yeah, bummer. Oh, on Thursday and Friday, so that makes sense, because you guys had a lot of celebrations leading up to it too, because they cover it like we're part of the UK almost over here. Uh-oh, guys, do you see what I did? Darn, I put this on upside down. I don't want to do that. Oh, well. This is to show what not to do, I guess. Yeah, no, you know what? I think this was the way I wanted it. And this is the one that's actually upside down. So bear with me as I try to fix my error. Yeah, because I want to put another trim down here. Good thing about Fabri-Tac is it will dry and it won't continue to be tacky. So that'll fix that in a few minutes. Thank you. I'm enjoying them. They have been, I don't know, I've just decided I want to make this as, like I said, lush, for lack of a better word, and full of laces and trims as possible. So this one will open on this side, yeah, and then this one will open on this side. So let me put a little more glue over here. Actually, I have to flip this one open because I don't know if you saw my last video, but I had a little lace haul from AliExpress, and I got some of this, like Swiss dot pleated trim, and I love it. So I'm going to do a double layer of it on the side here. Let me move it over so you can see, because it's so thin and delicate that 2 layers will just make it extra fluffy and pretty. And I'm sorry, you guys, it's not focusing properly. I couldn't watch the the day the queen was actually there, I had to work, so I missed it. Thought it would be fun to see her on the balcony. So I'm going to put 2 layers of this. I think I want it. Yeah, this is the direction it goes. Let me bring this one in a teeny bit more. There we go. So I kind of stopped getting my laces from AliExpress. I just hadn't needed any in so long, but I was over on that website looking for clay molds, and like I said, I just out of habit typed in laces, and of course you're going to see some you really want, but it had started taking so long for their shipments to come that I stopped. But these came fairly quick. So things are moving again, I hope, in the Postal Service. So I'm going to put a trim here, and then I'm going to put some all the way across there. But for now, let's go to this side, and we'll do the same thing over here with this dotted Swiss one. And I promise to fix the focus issue next time and put it on manual so that it won't keep zooming in and out. That's got to be annoying. But I think the other thing I like about AliExpress laces are when you're doing a journal where you just want to load it with laces, you don't want to use all your fine lace. So if you can intermingle it with some of the ones that aren't as expensive, it kind of allows you to be more generous with laces and trims. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. And isn't it always the case where you order it, and then when you like it and it gets here, you're like, oh, I wish I had ordered more because it's so pretty. But sometimes it's just hard to know what you're going to get by just seeing the picture. Let's see. Oops. Tucked under. There we go. Okay. And then we will put a little here. I don't know if my lights are flickering or it's the camera. And I would record this in the other room, but my internet doesn't seem to stay strong enough in there. Okay, so I now have the pretty pleated trim on both edges, and I'm going to do another trim down here. Let's see which one. So I have this nice heavy crochet trim, and then I have this dangle trim. And I don't mind covering it up because I love the aspect of, lifting them up and seeing, kind of playing with all the layers. So I think I'm going to add this one and then another one even on top of that, because I don't want that to be the final one. Let's see. Or do I want to add that one? Let me just hunt through this pile over here a little bit more. Maybe I can bring this in frame. I don't know. It's not making me happy here. Okay. Which other one? Or do I need another one? I think I will skip this one. Save that for another time. Hi, Debbie. Glad you could make it. Welcome. I'm just carrying on with chatting with you guys while we work on this journal together. And I've got this pretty pleated Swiss dot kind of trim here. So I'm going to use this on the top as well. You know, I don't remember, I've heard it a few times now, but I remember Chrissy Crosser. Chrissy, she said that these lace journals are like a big girl's rag doll. And that's the feeling I want people to have when they're playing with these and going through them page by page, is to just feel like you have this load of lace and trim and, you know, and just have a nice time thumbing through the pages of lush, you know, fabrics and trims. And like I did on the sides, I'm going to do a double layer just because I can. I hope Shaz is doing okay. I haven't checked in with her in a bit. I'm going to see how she's doing. I know work keeps her quite busy, but I'm so happy things have been looking up with Glenn. Okay, so one more layer of this. I think I found my new favorite trim here. There we go. Siobhan used to do one, a dotted ruffled trim, and I think she said she got it from Craft Supplies for You, but I did a little stint of design, you know, guest design teamwork for them, and I don't think I ever found it while I was doing that, but it's got slightly larger dots, and at the time I was like, I don't know how I'm going to work dots into my crafting, but of course Siobhan was like the queen of shabby chic, so she made it work beautifully anytime she used that trim. But this one with the smaller dots, I've really been enjoying. So I'm going to see if I can get this a little closer so you can see it. There it is. And then let's go back down here. Now, I had told you I was going to do a little center pocket for a pen. So I made this little lace piece, and I put some eyelet trim on the sides and on the bottom. Actually, it goes this way. And this is going to be in the center spine here, so the pen will be able to fit in here without worrying about it being too bulky. Let's see, would that be, yeah, that's a little distracting. I think I'll just put the same trim on the top that I have on the bottom. Let me find a small piece if I have one. I don't know where that just came from. So I haven't been watching very many videos. The classes that I teach now are advanced pottery. Well, one's intermediate, one's advanced. I used to do beginner pottery twice a week and one intermediate, but our advanced instructor moved after almost 20 years, and so our director offered me the advanced classes, and I felt like I really had to kind of step it up a little bit with content, and I've been going above and beyond, if I do say so myself, trying to give them, you know, really quality lessons. And it's some days I spend 8 hours just prepping for the classes, which kind of makes it not quite worth the pay, but I'm really glad I did it because I put a lot of effort into these past 10 weeks. We have 2 weeks left in this session, and now I'll be able to use what I've, incorporated into the lessons for the next session, so it won't be as challenging or as time consuming. So that'll be good. So this is going to be the little pocket that goes inside, and I've been working on altering a pen. It makes me think of your challenge you had a few years ago, Angie. I loved that. I had never altered a pen before. There's a lot I had never done before back then, and so I painted the cap of this with just pink nail polish. And then I have these nail art tattoos that have really tiny little rose prints. So we're going to play with that in a minute and see how I can make that work. And then that pen is going to go down into this center pocket. But let's finish doing the edges on this first. And now I've officially got glue all over me, such as it usually is. Let's see, which one do we want? We might as well do another one of these down here. Yeah, why not? I'll do a layer of the thin chiffon-y dots down here and then another shorter one on top. I think that'll be pretty. Anybody crafting anything fun lately? Thank you, Debbie. Debbie, did I just see you put up a new video? Maybe that was somebody else. I just got a notification, but it went away. For the longest, my notifications were really off and I wasn't getting any notifications of people's videos. But I think that glitch has worked itself out now. Because I really don't like missing any of the videos of my crafting friends, especially you guys. You know what? I think I need to slide that down a teeny bit more so that I can cut it at an angle. And it won't look as ragged on the end. There we go. There. And then on top of there, I think I have this one. Either that one or maybe we'll mute it down a little bit. I like that one better, I think. Oh, this camera is going to make me jump out of my skin. Okay, just gotta deal with it. Because I'm afraid if I try to fix it, I'll end up booting everyone off of the live stream, which would be even worse. Okay, so we've got that one on. And I'm just trying it out again here, guys. This is like a pretty crocheted lace. And maybe it's just that I like the difference in texture, or it maybe picks up the texture of that one. So I'm going to use this one. Sometimes this one reminds me of very much of something bridal. Not that I can't use it. Speaking of bridal, my niece, who I always mention because she's just such a joy, is getting married, and she asked me to do her veil. Oh my goodness. It's going to be exciting because she just wants a really understated veil because her dress is so gorgeous with so much applique. it's just very much a princess dress. Doesn't hurt to be size 6 like she is either, though. So it looks gorgeous on her. I think I told you she invited me to come along for her last fitting, which was last weekend. So my sister and I got to do that and make that memory. It was super fun, but I'm going to be spending a little time trying to find a veil for her. And I really think it's going to be quite easy to do. I made my, oh, that's not the right lace. I wonder if I should do that though, because that lace is on this pocket. What do you think, guys? I suppose I could do both. Oh, why not? Let's do both. Because we can. Anyway, I did make the veil on my dress. You like it? Thanks, Debbie. I think that's a good idea. And my veil was pretty easy, but I made a beaded tiara to go on top of it. And she doesn't want all that fuss. She just wants an elegant, simple tulle veil. I hope so, Joanne. I'm a little nervous. She's quite particular, and she knows exactly what she wants. So I'll have to give her more than one option. But veils aren't terribly expensive. Depends on if you get one with, lace, and she doesn't want that. She doesn't want it to take away from the dress. And I do think it would compete with the dress if it was too ornate. So we're going to just keep a nice, simple. She does want it cathedral length, though. Or not quite. She doesn't want it to cover her train. And then she'll have a blusher in the front. So I'll have some fun working on finding the right veil for her. And it'll be fun to have more than one option for her to try with her dress. And I remember when she went to prom, we had like 5 dresses hanging there for her to make up her mind. And then my sister, of course, took the other ones back. But she had some girlfriends that had prom dresses for her to try. So it was just a fun little rite of passage thing that I'll never get to do because my boys don't wear prom dresses or wedding dresses. So that's the difference of a boy mom and a girl mom, I guess. Girl moms, but then girls can be so picky too. I know my niece, if my sister picked it, she didn't want anything to do with it. It couldn't be pretty if mom liked it. Girls can be like that. Okay, so I have layered and layered on here, and I think I'm happy with that. I'm going to untuck that sort of on the bottom. Another piece. Let's see. Okay, so that's got fun layers. Look at this. There's this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And now we're going to trim the pockets here. The question is, with which one do I trim the pockets? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep it real understated on the sides, and I'm just going to put this real faint white lace to finish the edges here because I don't want to compete with the pocket inside, and this will just kind of blend into the background. So let's do that. You guys have, I think I ask this maybe a lot, but do you have any favorites that you like to watch? New favorites that you've been enjoying watching on YouTube? I have the chat so that if you wanted to go back later, you could actually see the chat. But that way, if you write something and I can reference it later if I miss it. And if I miss anything you've said to me, I apologize. It wasn't a deliberate oversight. But if you say something you want me to take note of, I do go back later and look at the chat. Move that closer so you can see what I'm doing. So I just put this little really thin white trim to back the side of the pocket down and make it look a little cleaner. Oh, you've been watching a lot of needlework. Okay. I've gotten over my container garden watching. I was obsessed for a while because of making my own container garden. I'm going to put up a video of the progress of my garden. Since I did the first video, I thought I should kind of let everybody grow with my garden. And I have my first produce from it, which is exciting. Okay, so I'm just going to do on the sides. That just helped them blend in a little bit. So the reason I ask that is I had been watching this one, and I'm not going to mention any names, but she's not a crafter. But I like watching people who tell stories about, life in different areas of the country or the world that I would otherwise not learn about, because I don't know people like that. So I guess YouTube can sometimes give you a fun window on the world. But apparently, I'm probably the only one that didn't know that this person that I've been watching and just fascinated by her stories, there are also people out there called, what do they call them? Oh, the name's going to leave me. Reaction videos. So apparently there's like a lady, or more than one, who does these reaction videos, just slamming this woman and saying that she's a liar and she's, taking money from people. And so I watched a couple of those videos. I had no idea there's so many vicious people, and they were just making her sound like an all-out criminal. The thing that's even worse is when I watched her, the more I watched her, the more I kept going, there's something about her that I don't know if I believe. Like, I don't think she was that believable. And this is way before I ever saw the reaction videos that people were making about her. And then when I saw the reaction videos, which probably came up in my news feed because, they give you suggested videos. So I had been enjoying this woman and her stories about her life. And then I get the reaction videos that basically made it sound like everything she said was not true. And I had sort of slowed down watching her anyway before I found it out. But now I'm finding out those reaction videos are like a thing. And people will spend over an hour basically discount these horrible people. And I just don't know who has that much time. They do it because they get a lot of views, and a lot of people that get excited about the drama. It's almost like reality YouTube TV. So I don't know, maybe it is a little bit fun, but in another vein, it's sad that that's how people kind of make their money, by making other people look bad, even if it's true. So this is the pen I was going to alter to put in our pocket. So I painted the cap pink, and now I want to cover the actual pen. And I'm just going to use some double-sided tape. Whoops, thing stuck to it. So I just wanted to tell that to you. I've been thinking about it all week. about how I couldn't believe people dedicate their whole channel to basically malign people and make them sound like they're like hardened criminals. And they get all these watchers. I hope that doesn't like do anything to my algorithms. Just because, you know how sometimes I'm nervous to watch other things that might be derogatory. I don't know, might put me in a group that I don't want to be in. But I'm rambling now. So this is double-sided tape. Now I'm just putting it on. Where's my scissors? Here they are. I'll show you these, you guys. Oh, sorry for bumping the camera. These are, if any of you do nail art, then you've seen these, but I had never done nail art, and clearly I don't have immaculate nails, but I don't have the kind of job that lends itself to immaculate nails. But these are nail art tattoos. I just think they're so cool. I'm not sure because of my focus issue if you're going to be able to see, but they're little delicate floral prints, and this one doesn't really match. It really matters, but like this one has little dots. This one might be a good one to use. It's got little dots in the background. I think they're so pretty. Maybe we'll use that one. This one might even have slightly larger dots. No, they're not dots. Oh, wait, maybe they are dots. Anyway, little rose print. And I bought these because I want to do, I was putting them on my polymer clay little pendants I was making. And you use this, it's called a zig pen. Where'd it go? This pen, it's like, it puts glue, and it's blue so you can see where it's going. And then it leaves it tacky, and then you just put the decal down and tear it off. So where it's sticky, it stays in place. And I was going to do that on the cap here. I don't know if I can do it neat enough, but I'm going to try. Let's try it and see. I had another pen to put this on, but I guess I don't. We'll try it. So I'm going to put some of this glue on here. You have to push it to make the glue come out. You guys, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm doing all the talking, but I don't know how else to share the platform, because it would be much more fun if this was like a Zoom meeting so we could all talk and hear each other. Wouldn't that be fun? Then it would really feel like we're all together. I'm going to take a drink of my tea though, because I'm getting a little dry. Excuse me. All right, so I think I've got to let this dry a little bit. It'll get kind of tacky. But because it might take a minute, I'm gonna put my heat gun on it. I think I can reach it. Try and reach it here. Got it. Okay, so guys, it's that time of day where Ethan's getting ready to go to youth. So if you hear a bunch of bumping around, it's Ethan. Oh, I reached it and it came unplugged. So let's hope that's enough for this to stick. It should be. Oh, yeah, Mary, it's so much fun. And It was actually just another excuse for me to buy more gadgets. Okay, so I'm trying to keep this on the pen so that but once I put that on there, let me just stick this down. Yeah, I've got to dry this a little bit more. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to plug it back in. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna Oh, hey Joan, how are you? Sorry, let me turn this off. So I'm trying to alter this pin. Let me do this. I'm going to take this tape off of the top part of the pin for now because it's too thick to hold the cap, and I need the cap to stay still while I try to put on the nail art. These are just little sheets of nail tattoo art. That I had this bright idea that if I put enamel paint on here, nail polish, and then try the nail art on top, I could make a pretty little cap to my pen. And I'll apologize again, Joan. I didn't set the settings right for the focus on my camera, so it keeps zooming in and out. So this seems a little tedious, I know, but I think that's the fun of crafting, is just kind of putzing with things and seeing how it goes. Well, this is not going well, guys. As a matter of fact, it seems like it may have melted my nail polish. So we'll try it on. It works on your nails. It's strange that it's not working. So I'm doing an epic fail right in front of God and everybody. But you guys will forgive me, I hope. Let's just do a simple little lace trim on here. So I've got some double-sided tape here. I already peeled off the backing so I can wrap it with some lace just to make it a little prettier than a boring old ballpoint pen. And then I'll still not give up on the nail art. Just not sure why it sticks to your fingernails with the zig glue. I'm not sure why it's not sticking to this. But I also thought it'd be fun to put a charm on the pen. I'm going to try this one more time. Oh, maybe I had it on upside down. No, I had it on right. Yes, you guys, look, it worked. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? Oh well, let's try again. I'm sorry, Joan. I don't know what the notification thing is, or why it's not working. I'll get better at this as we go. So I pushed it on, and because it's got the sticky, it stuck to the pen, even though it's not focusing. It's a little better. Let's do a little more. That's what I was hoping it would do. So you just rub it on and peel it off. And I found this whole little case of nail art on Amazon. Where else, right? But really reasonable. I don't think it was even $10. It might have been $6 and some change. I've had it for a while, but they seem to always have them. So you can put this on and peel it off. It'll only stick where there's no nail art already adhered to it. So, oh, that is fun. I'm happy it ended up working. I'm probably wasting this, but let's do one more right here. Actually, I think the glue is gone over there. Okay. So have you guys seen these? Like, I have never done resin before, but apparently then you cover it with some clear resin and then just put it under the resin lamp, which is another thing on my bucket list. I've got everything for resin, and I haven't done the process yet. So that'll be another I'll jump into, but not right away. I've been working on my pottery because I really feel like I have got to get a new body of work as far as clay goes. So I'll be working on that probably more. And I guess the light shuts off when it's been under there long enough. Feels pretty dry. Just wish it was in better focus for you. Isn't that fun? You just kind of make you can use the nail art to make the cap really pretty. And then I have a bulb pen. If I can get them out. I think I'll just grab a white one. And I want to put a little bubble on the end of it. So I've got a few beaded pieces. Let's see, there's one. And there's one. And there's one. Not sure what I want to put on here. But let's put these on the bulb pen. I'm really bad with jewelry tools. The little pliers and tweezers and things. I just can't get a good grip of them. So I want to make somewhat of a tassel, but I'm going to cheat and use bulb pens to hang them instead of jump rings and all the things that end up just going flying across the room when I try to put it together. Mary's the queen of beading, and she makes the most gorgeous beaded items. Actually had one of the ones on you made for our swap, Mary. The last in the last live we did. So let's see if I can get this on. Let's do one more. I think I just don't want it that long. Let's do it right there. Okay, that's my extent of beading. That's as far as I go. All right, and then I'm going to hang it on here. And stick it in the pocket. Move it down so you can see. Here we have a pen with a bobble hanging on the journal, like so. There's still so much more we could do on the pockets here. I thought about, oh, thank you, Joanne. I thought about adding maybe some layers of doilies on the pockets. It needs something here and here. And I'm not sure exactly what. Maybe we'll quick add something else. I really like this bling. Sorry, I've got glue everywhere. So you guys, when I do my lives, I just want you to know how fun it is to have you join me and look forward to coming. And I hope we can keep it exciting enough for you to want to come back each week. Oh, for my niece, you know, I think about giving her a journal at some point. Yeah, I'm probably going to make her something. Don't know what yet. There's that, what is that new style that those kids in the 20-somethings really like? It's kind of like from Restoration Hardware, or there's another store that they shop at. Oh boy, I can't remember the style of design, but it's kind of understated. It's not like the Barnyard, but it is those kind of neutral colors. And it is even also a little retro, I would say. And that's what she really likes. Let me see. She has her own apartment and she lives in DC. And so she's kind of already got her little design sense going. Let me see, guys. I have some more. Bye, guys. Bye, Ethan. Mark, do you have a couple dollars to give him for a snack?
Do what?
Any singles? Excuse me, you guys.
No, I don't.
Let's see. I want to layer this. What can I layer it with? Oh, here's another one. That'll be cute. Sorry, guys. All right, so I want to layer this. What do I want to layer it with? This is the question. Guys, hold on. I'm sorry, I keep calling you guys. You're not guys. So I have some pretty applique here. This is fun for me each week to pull it all out and just kind of play with the things that are in here. That's kind of a fun little heart piece. And it's not predictable like the round doilies are. So maybe that's why I like it. Let's see. Let's see if we can play with this. That doesn't work very well. Let's see. This and this. Oh, I know what I would like here, but I don't have it handy. Let's see if I can find some seam binding. Oh, of all days not to have seam binding handy. I think a seam binding bow would have been pretty there, but I don't see any. Maybe when you come back, I'll have some there. I might not get this completely finished on camera for this pocket anyway. Actually, that might be pretty. Let's see. I'm sticking with neutrals. I'm almost regretting it. You gotta go, Debbie. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. I do plan to be here live next week, you guys. The following week I won't. We have a little outing finally that we're going to do as a family. But I will plan to be here with you next week. Okay, so I think I like the idea of a bow here. And then after I put the bow there, I'm going to put some bling in the middle. And I like doing it right there on the corner. And I do like this little ecru tea-dyed looking colored piece. I'm going to stick that one here. And then I'm going to put the bow right here. Because I like the looseness of the tails right there. And then I'm going to use the E6000 for the center here. Hopefully I can get the cap off. I think I'm getting it. Oh, good grief. I don't think I was supposed to take it off from that point, but I think that was the only way I was going to get it off. So this is really what I need to use for heavier pieces of bling. It does look kind of wedding-ish, but I'm going to just go with it. I really like it. I'm going to straighten that a little bit better and taper these. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do on that side. And we have this wonderful pocket here. And I'll show you. So this is the tea that would fit beautifully in there, but not that color. I'll turn it over. Okay. If I wanted to, I guess I could put the tea in there. I'm going to leave it out for now. Oh, we're zooming in and out. And then this pocket is where I'll just do the doily. And then I think we'll be done for today. Let me get the cheesecloth because everything's better with cheesecloth. And thanks again, you guys, for participating in my container garden giveaway. It is June, and June is my birthday month. And I like to do a giveaway for my birthday. I'm not going to do a mail-in kind of challenge thing, but you can be on the lookout for my birthday giveaway. Just for the fun of it and for feeling blessed to have another birthday. I think I'll start thinking about what I can do for a giveaway. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for my lonely little piece of cheesecloth that I thought I pulled out because I'm pretty much always guaranteed to use a little bit of it in my page, but it doesn't seem to be here because there's always something that you think you have on hand and then it's not there when you need it. So I'm just going to take another minute or two to rumble through this pile of trim here because I thought sure I had a generous piece of cheesecloth. I don't see it. Anything else you guys want to chat about or any questions? I don't see my random little piece of cheesecloth. It's probably snagged onto something I can't see right now and probably won't find until the live is over, but I'll still see if we can finish off this flower here. I guess it won't be the end of the world without any cheesecloth underneath. So the let's see, it was Gina from Gina Loves to Craft. I think that's hers. And you guys, Gina lives here. Well, I say here. She lives in North Carolina, and she won. And so I mailed that out, and she did a little video on her winnings. I think it's about 3 videos back. And it was just a bunch of de-stash scrapbook paper and trims, and she wanted more paper items than anything else. So I sent her hopefully what she would consider a generous amount of laces and trim, not laces and trim, papers and embellishments. Let's put this guy on here too. I love making mini doily books and layering the doilies. What else should we put under there? Oh, you guys, I was determined to find this cheesecloth. Found it. And my scissors. So I just wanted a thin little layer of cheesecloth, maybe a couple. Let's put on 2 layers just for the shabbiness of it all. Oh, you can't see that. I'm so sorry. Need to pay better attention. Guess I'm really getting into this. Let me see. Let's do another piece. And so put one more in here, and then we'll add our little doily and then a chiffon flower. Or that, you know, I'm going to just do the chiffon flower because it's quite large. So I'm not sure it'll show if I, where did it go? There it is. So we'll just put our little chiffon rosette in there. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. You wore big wedding hats. All right, so I layered that, and then I'm going to put the same bling. Can you see that piece of bling? I have another one. I say I have another one. It's, again, lost in my mayhem. It's got to be here. I was going to use the same one. Oh, it's laying right there under my nose. All right, let's do one more of that one. Oh, I was going to use E6000, but I think this one will actually stay with just the Fabri-Tac because it's so flat. Oh, let's just put some E6000 just to be on the safe side. There we go. And that will stay. So I'm happy with that. That might have been pretty. Oh, you guys, let me do this. I know I'm changing it up right in the middle, but I have to. Look at that. I think that made a difference. And now I'll stick that in the middle. I like that. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see all the layers. There's a doily, the chiffon flower, some cheesecloth, And then the bling that I have on the bow over here. We have our pen with some bling here. And the nail art thing really worked. I thought that was going to be a disaster right before your very eyes, but it actually ended up working out. So I think I'm going to call it a night, especially for those of you who have endured with me and stayed up late. I think it's about, what time over in the UK? 10 p.m. maybe? So thank you for sharing your evening with me. I'm still going to probably put dinner out for my family. We're pretty low key on Sundays when it comes to mealtime. I thought during the week. So I make the boys do some of the work on the weekends. I say the boys. My older son's rarely home, and the younger son, he'll fend for himself if he has to. Thank you, Angie. I have had so much fun doing this. So this is the middle page, and that way when you close it, you guys, what I want for the cover until we get all the pages done. So let me see if I can get this a little closer. And we'll flip through it again. I love this tag. And then the silk rose here and the flower and a bow. I'm pretty much always going to have some kind of a bow and a flower. And I love this image. She just looks so relaxed, putting her little bouquet of flowers out. Thank you, Joanne. I'm so happy you could be with us. Oh, that's the flap for the pocket. It means a lot to me that you guys join in. There's probably plenty other things you could be doing, so I appreciate it. I'm in love with each. And then this page. Oops, did I skip a page? You guys, we've done quite a few pages together now. So these two, and we did these two, and these two, and now the center. So we're coming to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the back page. So that would be about 3 more weeks because we try to do 2 pages a week. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. And always feel free to leave a comment. And maybe, my husband, he just brought me a cold drink. What flavor is this, hon?
Peach mango.
It's peach mango. It's yummy. Uh-oh. So much for my E6000, it just fell off. But it'll adhere in a minute when I leave it alone. Anyway, let me say goodnight and thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate you, all my crafty friends. And let's keep in touch, and I'll see you again next week. If you put up any new videos, I'll be there. Talk to you later.